Hey guys, Nintendo Man here, and these are my brand new videos I'm going to make to do with Pikmin 3. So yeah, this is part 1, obviously, because I haven't done the others yet. And just watch this video, and then we'll just get started straight away on the actual game. But it's a really good game, I would recommend you buy it, so...
Galactic date 20XX. At the far reaches of space lies a planet on the brink of ruin. The planet's name? Kopai. Due to a booming population, booming appetites, and the basic lack of planning, Kopai's inhabitants have all but exhausted their food supply. Their only hope is to find another planet with edible matter. Accordingly, they send unmanned scout vessels called sparrows out into space. To their dismay, the search is proving fruitless. Just as they're about to give up, the final vessel reports back with news of a miraculous discovery. They mobilize to investigate the planet, which they name PNF 404. Kopai's last hope rests on 3 intrepid explorers. At last, the explorers' 279,000 light-year voyage nears its end. As they initiate the landing sequence, something goes horribly wrong.
Okay, so this is like the first little cutscene here, so I'll just read to you what it says on here, just in case you can't. Where am I? Oh right, PNF 404. Okay, so what it says on this pad here is on the Wii U gamepad, so it's very small on there, so I will just read to you what it says on there whenever. But this is Charlie speaking. Do you copy? I repeat, this is Charlie, your captain. Come in. No one's responding. So this is Captain Charlie. I seem to have come out and discovered, but I'm not sure about the rest of my crew. For now, my immediate concern is to locate the other 2 crew members. Okay, so it's the control stick with the nunchuck to move around. It's easier to show you gameplay with the Wii Remote and nunchuck than the Wii gamepad. Huh? What's that? What are them? Uh-oh, I seem to have wandered into a strange neighbourhood. What's this? They came towards me. I'm surrounded. Give me a break. Well, they don't seem to be hostile, so let me get this straight. I can round these creatures up by pointing at them and pressing B, then I can throw them with A. Finally, I can dismiss the whole group by shaking the nunchuck. So these little icons have just appeared at the bottom. So this one here shows you how many Pikmin you've got with you. This pad here shows you, so that's what Pikmin you're using, sorry. And then the squad tells you how many is, well, in your squad. And then in the field is just how many you've got all together. So you know, and then obviously we saw some Pikmin up here, so I'm just going to get them so we just have a few more. So that helps a lot. Just to get these mushrooms down here. Right, that's how it's done. Okay. So we can just get through this small gap here rather than getting rid of all of them. So I've got a few more here. And then I can look around here by just pressing Z on the nunchuck. So kind of that helps a lot. That's kind of why it's easier than playing on the Wii gamepad as well. So I tend to use on the Wii remote nunchuck. So I don't need to get rid of another one, I don't think. So got all of them in my fields. So that's good. They're still following me. I don't get rid of these random creature things. I don't even know what they are, to be honest. Exploration day 1. It's 8:46. Alph's crash site. It's a miracle. I'm alive and I seem to be in all one piece. This is Alph then. Just as the SS Drake was about to land, we lost control and had to make an emergency escape. I got separated from the other 2 team members in the commotion. I hope the other 2 are safe. I need to find them in the SS Drake too. What was that? It's the creatures I just saw now. Looks like it's got friends. And what's that thing caught in the branch? So I whistle them again and I throw them just to get down this thing. What's this then? I was hoping it was fruit, but I don't think it's anything edible. Still, the little red guy seemed pretty happy now we freed it. Okay, so what's this pile of rubble? So to get across this bridge here, we need to make the bridge by obviously making the Pikmin work. Although that sounds a bit bad, but just will help a lot, so that's good. So locate this. My co-pad. Thank goodness I found it. I can use it to locate the SS Drake. Just wait for them to... I guess in some ways you can push the Pikmin to make them go a little faster, so... Very nearly done now. Thing is, I don't know if there's any more helpers around this area. So that's all the rubble gone. Just call them because they go back to the area they started. So the bridge is made now, which is good. Wonderful, the bridge is complete. Alright then. So I'll just read to you if there's anything on the copad. Great, it still works. Of course I expected nothing less from Kupai Engineering. I checked my surroundings by touching and sliding the copad screen, so we gamepad. So I need to locate the Drake by sliding my finger along the map, so I just found it there. Aha, the SS Drake isn't that far from here. Maybe the other 2 crew members are there as well. Let's head in that direction. Okay, so these little pellets I can get down by just throwing the Pikmin. Just if I aim for the flower bit, then that will get it. So watch out for these moles, but I don't think these ones do actually. Well, don't actually do anything. So as you can see, more are coming out. It produces sprouts. So that's all the singular flowers that I can see, or pellets. So obviously these are the red Pikmin, which you may have seen in Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2. So. Oh, I see. So this is where those little creatures come from. What a strange thing. Okay, so just get these moles. I don't think they'll be that hard to defeat. 1 for each, I think. So this is a big pellet, so we'll just use the rest of the Pikmin to get it down. So the more Pikmin you put on an item, obviously the faster it will go. Yeah, some enemies give you a lot, some only give you a few. So those moles weren't very hard to defeat, so obviously it wouldn't give you that much. So that 5-1 gave me quite a lot, so just get that. And then I have enough Pikmin now to get through the first bit. Well, first obstacle really. So you only need 20, you don't need the extra 1 because otherwise you're just going to have to call twice, which just doesn't help that much. Something's in there. Looks like someone's left a data file here. Perhaps the copad will be able to read it. And it says, the onion is like a nest for the Pikmin. It both gives birth to them and provides them shelter. Excellent. The co-pilot can read the data file. So these creatures are called Pikmin. This information might come in handy later on. I'll save it in the co-pilot exploration notes. Okay, so now click on that and find some data files if you want to just look at what you need to do sometimes. It's strange though. I wonder who created the data file. Could there be other intelligent life forms on this planet? So they're already called for. According to the radar, the Drake should be through here. Well, those are enormous, but they don't look edible. My crew could learn a lot from that. I wonder if they're both okay. Here it is, the SS Drake. The co-pilot isn't picking up any signs of life in the immediate area. What am I supposed to do now? So I'm receiving a call on the co-pilot. Incoming call, who's it from? Alph, it's me, Brittany. Do you copy? Thank goodness you're with the SS Drake, right? I made it through the landing in one piece. The thing is, I'm trapped somewhere. And I'm starving. Oh, it just says starve, I'm sure it meant starving. I know, we're being cut off, I wonder how far Brittany is. In any case, I'm glad that she seems to be safe and sound. What was that strange cry? The sun is setting, which could mean that nocturnal predators started to wake up. I should probably get off the planet's surface for now. It just takes off like this every day, so I'll skip it in the future because you won't need to see really anything. It's just it takes off and that's really it. And this little bit happens every day, so. Most of the supplies we brought with us from Cooper were ruined in the crash landing, so we only have 3 days worth of edible provisions left. From tomorrow I'll have to work on sourcing food locally. Okay, so this little bar head shows you how your Pikmin grows throughout the day. This red line at the top. Then it shows you the captains, which you can see the little heads in the bubbles. Next to that is the fruit that you collected into today, which was really nothing, because it's obviously the first day. And then the food supply that you got, which at the moment we've got 2. The Pikmin that you have, and then the Pikmin that's died, but there's no enemies in that really apart from the moles, but the moles didn't attack us, so we didn't lose any Pikmin today. And there's a diary at the end of every day. I'll just read it to you now. Here we are, shipwrecked. Now we'll never get back all the planet's food. I made it back to the SS Drake with help of some of the strange creatures called Pikmin, but the cosmic drive key was nowhere to be found. Luckily, I was able to contact Brittany and will head out to meet her tomorrow. When I took off in the ship, the Pikmin only followed along. odd but amazing, and it shows you put it at the end, so Alph wrote that. And it might ask you to save it, it might automatically save it. For me, it just asks me to save it, in which case, obviously say yes. Exploration day 2. Okay. Well, I did say that every part will be a day, so I will have to end it in a minute. So, according to the ship or the copad, it shows where Brittany is. Brittany's signal seems to be coming from over there. Right now, meeting up with her has got to be my top priority. Having said that, I'm also quite worried about the loss of our cosmic drive key. Without it, the Drake can't reach the high enough speed to get home. Okay guys, well thanks very much for watching, and part 2 will be day 2 and finding Brittany, and hopefully getting a few more Pikmin or finding some new ones. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next part.